What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about something that has been coming for some time now. And we have been talking about my favorite protein supplements. We have been talking about the best natural sources of lean protein. And today we are going to find out how these two are up against each other. So stick around because that is coming up right now. Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More.
Drop.
Basically, yes, we want to know how lean these sources are. We want to know what they're good for, the variety that we can, like its uses. You know, if it's convenient to have at all times and things of that sort. So let's get to it. So we're not going to use that many examples, but let's think of, let's say, a protein supplement. We're going to go with a gold standard 100% whey, cookies and cream flavor. They're always going to be the same immaculate number, which is 120 calories with 24 grams of protein. So that's great. Now, the thing about this, it's fantastic macros, but are you going to be able to have this and say, oh, I'm satisfied, I'm full? Or do you say, okay, well, I'm just going to have 2 scoops so that I have 240 calories and 48 grams of protein? That's an amazing amount of protein, but are you going to be full? Well, this has its use, which is for post-workout, during a workout, simply when you just are not that hungry and you want to have something like that. And then you think of something like egg whites, which is 25 calories, but let's look at 5 servings, which is 125 grams of protein and 125 calories and 25 grams of protein. So if you think about it, as far as macros go, 120 calories to 24 grams of protein. This is going to be 125 calories, only 5 calories more, and 1 gram of protein more. They're basically the same, but you can eat this. Now, I'm not saying you can drink this. So as far as this goes, you can make a shake and bring it with you wherever you go. Maybe you could just make an omelet or scramble these and put it in some aluminum foil and take it with you. It depends on what you want to do, but as far as convenience goes, yes, the protein powder does work. As far as being able to eat and fill yourself up more, the egg whites work. And what about the MVP of lean protein sources? Yes, we have chicken breast, or in this case, chicken tenderloins, which is 110 calories and 26 grams of protein. So even better than the egg whites. Well, it's just probably the leanest and best source of protein. So let's look at this now. We have the Built Bar, which many videos in the past I call them guilt bars, and I keep feeling bad about that. But sorry, Built. It's a good product because it has very decent taste. It's 130 calories and 17 grams of protein. So that's really good. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but let's compare it to like chicken tenderloin. So for this, it's 4 ounces, which is kind of about 2 strips. So for 2 chicken strips or a Built Bar, as far as food goes, which would you rather have? This, you can take it with you anywhere. Are you gonna walk around the office or I don't know, wherever else that you go, supermarket with 2 chicken strips in your mouth? Probably not, but you can carry this with you. As far as macros go, 26 grams of protein, 17 grams of protein, 110 calories, 130 calories. This has 20 calories less and 9 grams of protein more. So you do the math, and you can make this. You can put this on top of waffles if you're interested in seeing my chicken and waffles recipe. And then this right here, you can pack it up with you in a matter of 2 seconds, and you don't need to plan anything. So if you have time, you can use this. If you need time, you can use something like that, but you have less protein with one. We're comparing the MVP of protein sources, so remember, keep that in mind. Now we're gonna do yet another comparison, which is the Light and Fit Greek yogurt. This is the raspberry chocolate flavor. It is a sleeper. Seriously, you need to try this one. What you can do sometimes as well, for fun, get some fun size M&Ms, break them in little pieces, throw them in there, game changer. And those little packets are like, I think 70, 80 calories. So if you're properly calculating your calories, you can have something like that and it feels like you're having ice cream, basically, an ice cream sundae. So again, 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. It's an amazing source of protein with very little calories. It's something to have between meals. It's a snack. Let's think of something like this. Let's think of another protein bar, just for the sake of it. Since we're comparing this to be a delicious treat, this one here, the Anabar, which I've done a small review on, it's 21 grams of protein, which is far more. 12 grams of protein, it's the reciprocal of that. So 21 grams of protein, that's 9 grams of protein more. And of course, it's gonna have more calories. It's just the way that it's built. This is 290 grams, excuse me, 290 calories. Now, there's a lot of protein bars that have 21 grams of protein without having to be 290 calories. I'm using the Anabar because this one is really good as far as taste goes. Probably the best one that I've had up to now. So try that. I think they only have it in their site. So you can follow Remington James on his Instagram, and you can go from there. So the honestly, this doesn't compare as far as protein, but this is like having 3 of these. You can have 3 of these. Excuse me. You can have 3 of these, and it's still less calories than this. So 3 of these, let's say 240 calories, 12 times 3, 36 grams of protein. If you think about it, 3 of these, 240 calories, still less than this. And then 12 grams of protein times 3 is 36. It's a lot more protein here than with this. But this also tastes really good. But you can also take this with you. You can't take, well, you could take this with you. I mean, you just need a spoon. Most places I think would have spoons, like your workplace. So it's easy transport, and it's also really good. This is gonna be really good. This is pretty good actually, and it's just a matter of how you view it, and just a little bit of flexibility. Sometimes you just want something like a protein bar. You don't have to go 100% with the yogurt all the time. And have the yogurt if you like it, have the protein bar if you like it. The whole point is you want to have options, because if you're just thinking I'm only going to have this because it's the best protein source for its low amount of calories and as far as having it between meals, no, sometimes you just want to have a little extra or something different, or just something to get your mind sane. Because if you're in a diet where you're stuck with just a few foods, 5-6 foods a day, and it's the same exact things and it's just a routine, you're going to break it eventually, unless you have like the willpower of a perfect human being. And honestly, I don't, and I've been doing this for 2 years, so possibly more now. So I need variety. And again, if this is going to be a lifestyle, you can't be stuck to 6-7 foods. You need to expand it as much as possible. And I'm not referring to, I would never tell you not to eat anything, but I'm saying expand your daily variety. I'm not talking about expand to your cheat meals, but I'm saying make sure your everyday foods also have variety and good options and alternatives. So something like this, again, it's a lot of calories possibly, but it's something to have if you're still well within your macros, and you get to have it, and if not, you could just have it tomorrow and you have something like this, or you have your Quest bar, or you have your Kirkland bars. There's many out there, and the whole point of this is that there's excellent sources of protein for both. Do you need both? I think personally, yes. There are days where I just can't cook all day, and there are days that I probably could cook for the entire day, but sometimes, like I said, it's called a protein supplement. Think of like Michael Jordan in the 98 Bulls. Probably could have still taken the finals by himself, but he would have had to do double the work if he didn't have Pippen, Rodman, Kukoc, Longley, Harper, and all these people at his side. So possibly not double the work, probably triple or quadruple the work. Do you want to give your lean protein, natural sources of protein, all the work to do? Sometimes we need a little extra assistance, and this is what that does for you. So it makes your life easier, probably saves you time, maybe even saves you money if you're doing it right. There's a bunch of other sources that maybe I'll do reviews on in the future. I've seen like chips, I've seen protein puffs, I've seen I think I saw popcorn, I saw different kinds of items that are now being added or have added protein to them, so that you can just take it on the go with you. And these companies, maybe they're a little costly at first, but some brands are making them even cheaper, so there's other opportunities for you to invest in. And again, this is an investment for yourself, so if you're using it in this way, you'll see that you give yourself variety, you start sharing it with your friends, and they start saying, oh, look, we're not crazy after all. We're just looking to abide to our principles and our fitness principles and still being able to enjoy it. And if we do that, yeah, we'll be doing this next year and the following year. So that's all for today, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a really interesting ride for me, and I hope that it is for you too, because we never stop learning about this. And what I can definitely take with me forever and hopefully give to my children is that you have to enjoy your lifestyle, and you have to make sure that you're also working hard. It's not just enjoying. You have to make sure that you're building some discipline as well, because if you're saying, oh, I gotta be flexible, so I gotta have that cake, oh, I gotta be flexible and I'm gonna have that piece of chocolate, oh, I gotta be flexible and have that filet mignon, I don't know. You can't just let everyone think that you're so flexible. You also have to set an example and let people know that you are willing to work hard, because it's not just about eating pancakes all day. You also need some nutrition. You need some broccoli. You need some potatoes. I don't know what it is. You need good foods as well. So it's not just protein. It's a well, healthy, balanced diet, and that's what's going to get you where you need to go. And it's going to give you the energy so that you can do all the things that you are setting your mind to do. So thank you very much again for all the time, for the support, the comments, the likes, the shares, and subscribing. Follow me on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And you already know, if you do more, you will be more.